One evening, a man boarded a train for a long journey. He was carrying a small pouch, but it wasn't just any pouch. Inside were several diamonds, worth a fortune. The journey ahead would take him 2 full days and 2 nights. The train was crowded. Families sat together with their luggage piled around them. Vendors walked up and down the aisle selling tea, snacks, and fruit. Some people read newspapers. Others gazed quietly out the window as the landscape rolled by. Among the passengers sat a thief. His eyes were sharp, always searching. When he noticed the man's pouch, a thought crossed his mind. That looks valuable, perhaps gold or even diamonds. Whatever it is, it must be worth a great deal. The thief quickly adjusted his plan. He picked up his large travel bag, walked over and sat down next to the man. With a polite smile, he said, "So, where are you going, sir?" The man looked at him calmly. "It's a long journey," he replied. The two began to talk lightly. They spoke about the scenery, about how slow trains can be, and about the weather. But while the man spoke with ease, the thief's mind was elsewhere. Tonight, the thief thought, when everyone is asleep and the train is dark, I'll make my move. I'll take that pouch, slip it into my own bag, and no one will ever know. Night fell. The train rocked gently as it moved along the tracks. Passengers settled into their seats, some lying across benches, some snoring softly. Children cuddled against their parents. The lamps were dim and soon silence filled the carriage. The thief pretended to sleep, but inside he was wide awake, waiting. The man, however, was still awake as well, watching carefully, thinking quietly. When he was sure the thief had fallen into deep sleep, the man did something unexpected. He quietly took the pouch of diamonds from his own bag and slipped it directly into the thief's bag. Then, without a word, he lay down and went to sleep. Around 2 or 3 a.m., the thief stirred. He opened his eyes, looked around, and saw everyone still asleep. This was the moment he had been waiting for. Slowly, carefully, he leaned toward the man's bag. His hands trembled with excitement. He searched the bag from one corner to the other. Nothing. He searched again, this time more frantically. Still nothing. The thief frowned. Strange. I saw him carrying that pouch. Where could it have gone? For nearly 2 hours, until 4 a.m., he kept searching, but he found nothing. Tired and confused, he finally went back to sleep. While he slept, the man reached over, took the pouch back from the thief's bag, and placed it safely into his own. The next morning, the thief yawned and stretched, trying to hide his frustration. All day long, he kept watching the man. The pouch was there, yet he couldn't figure out where it was hidden. By evening, he thought, "Tonight I'll be smarter. Tonight I won't fail." So, he pretended to go to sleep earlier than usual, planning to wake up in the middle of the night to catch the man off guard. When the thief finally dozed off, the man once again slipped the pouch into his bag. Hours later, the thief woke up and immediately searched the man's bag. But just like the night before, there was nothing. He searched harder, opening every pocket, digging deeper. Still nothing. His heart pounded with frustration. Finally, he lay back down, shaking his head in disbelief. And again, before sunrise, the man quietly retrieved the pouch from the thief's bag and returned it to his own. By the second morning, the thief's confidence was shattered. He had spent 2 nights searching, 2 nights losing sleep, yet he had nothing to show for it. At last, the train pulled into the final station. Passengers gathered their belongings, families hurried toward the platform, and vendors called out loudly. The man calmly stepped down from the train with his luggage. The thief ran after him, breathless, ashamed, and desperate. "Wait, sir," he cried. "I give up. I'll never steal again in my life. But please, tell me one thing. Where was the diamond pouch? I searched and searched, and I could never find it." The man looked at him, smiled gently, and said, "Foolish man, you spent 2 nights searching through my bag, but you never once thought to search your own. The pouch was with you the whole time. While you were chasing something outside, you missed what was already inside." The thief froze, speechless. The man continued, his voice calm but firm. "This is the problem with so many of us. We spend our lives searching for happiness, peace, and success in other people's bags. In their words, in their approval, in their possessions. We chase endlessly, thinking someone else holds the key to our joy. But the truth is, happiness has always been within us. If only we would look inside ourselves, we would find it. Moral of the story. This story teaches us a timeless truth. People will come and go in life. Some will bring joy, others will bring pain. But if you depend only on others for your happiness, you will always be restless. Real peace doesn't come from the outside. It begins within you. Just like the thief, many of us spend our lives searching in the wrong place. But the diamonds of happiness, peace, and strength have always been in your own heart. So, friends, stop waiting for someone else to give you happiness. Stop searching outside. Look inside yourself. Everything you need is already there.